What is up? It's your boy SteadyChaos, and I wanted to bring just a real quick video to you guys today. Oh man, so today the embargo for the review of The Last of Us Part 2 was released or removed, and so everybody that had an advanced copy for review, they've played it, they've posted their reviews of The Last of Us Part 2, and lo and behold, the reviews are amazing across the board. I mean, we're talking 9.6 overall Metacritic score. Now, I understand that a lot of people are going to say, well, that's journalists and they can't be trusted. We're talking like 85 various review sites and publications. The aggregate score was 9.6 out of 10. Higher than the original Last of Us, which was 9.5 out of 10. Oh my God. Oh my God, we all remember the memes, right? Oh yeah, of course we do. So let me just show you some of the memes here that, oh my God, that were circulating after the leaks that came out about, what, a month ago? Oh man. Let me just start recording. So these leaks were uploaded about The Last of Us plot and some of the cutscenes from the game, and a little bit of gameplay footage, but this is about a 25 to 30 hour campaign, so in these leaks only covered, we're talking minutes of footage. Everybody jumped to conclusions based on these out of context leaks, and they said that the storyline is crap, the game is trash, this is garbage, you shouldn't buy it with your hard-earned money. I'd say maybe 30-40% of the gaming community, maybe even more, they all just harped on Naughty Dog, which has never failed us before. Naughty Dog has had a pristine reputation for 25 or 30 years in game creation. The Uncharted series, the first The Last of Us. And all of a sudden people just saw these leaks uploaded to 4chan and Reddit, which who knows how accurate they even were. Some of the cutscene footage was leaked, so we know that that's accurate, obviously. But a lot of other things about how the game ends, that was all just from some random person who claimed they played the game and they knew what happened to Ellie. No footage was ever released of the ending of The Last of Us Part 2. So what this person said about what happens at the end or what happens to Ellie, none of it's corroborated. But anyway, so people are just ripping the game, they're ripping Neil Druckmann, they're saying the game's woke, it's gonna ruin the experience, they're preachy, I can't believe what they've done to the main characters, this is so careless, how could you do this, you've really dropped the ball, Naughty Dog, this game is trash. I would post things, supporting the game on Twitter saying I'm gonna hold or reserve my judgment until the game comes out, I'm gonna play it for myself and then I'll post a review on my YouTube channel. People would bash me on YouTube, they post all kinds of memes. Let's just take a quick look at some of the memes. There's not going to really be any spoilers per se, but if you don't want to see a few photos that do have some memes about The Last of Us Part 2, which I guess could give a few things away, then turn the video off right now. But for the most part, there are no real spoilers I'm going to show you. But I just want to jump through some of these. Oh my God. All right, so after the leaks came out, this is what people were posting. Here's one of the memes that has been circulating around, The Last of Us Part 2, and they have this, what appears to be some sort of transsexual on the cover or something, referring to some of the leaks about how one of the new female characters in The Last of Us Part 2 is apparently too muscular for people. They just can't handle it. A woman is muscular in the post-apocalyptic setting where all she can do is rely on her own physicality to survive. How dare she be muscular? They say, there's no way she'd have access to a gym. Well, what about the establishment in Jackson that Joel and Ellie go to at the end of The Last of Us Part 1? They have electricity there. They have a dam that's creating hydropower. They have, power, they have living quarters, they have some semblance of law and order, they have some semblance of entertainment, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities that somebody, could work out in this post-apocalyptic setting if they were in one of these communities. But anyway, so yeah, so it's not, it's ma'am, that's what they would say about the meme, it's ma'am, oh, this new female character in The Last of Us, she's so jacked that she looks like a man. And here she is again. Look at how jacked. Obviously this picture has been edited, and again, I'm not going to tell you the context of the scene, but this is the new female character and she's all buff and jacked. And here we go, a fake Metacritic user score. People were so just jumping on the bandwagon of hating this game for whatever reason that they were creating fake user metascores. User score 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Okay, that's what these people were saying it was gonna get. And then you have Naughty Dog be like, muscular Greta Thunberg, whatever her name is, the teenage female activist on climate change that the right loves to hate on. I don't even care about your politics, honestly. I'm just... So this is what they've done. Naughty Dog has done to the new female character in The Last of Us. They've given her huge arms and she looks up like a jacked up dude. Oh god, it's just rich. This is so rich. Oh, there's another one. A very angry lesbian. All these memes, all these people saying they're not going to support this game. This is garbage. This game is pandering. The storyline is garbage. And that, so these are just a sample of some of the memes here that have been posted. And what do we see here? Let's go right here. Oh, what's that? The Last of Us Part 2, Metacritic must play 96 out of 100 aggregate average score. Oh my god, I can't wait for all of these people to start crawling back and jumping back on the I want to play this game bandwagon. Sucker. You know it's coming. All these people who have jumped to conclusions, who have just hated on The Last of Us because it was the cool thing to do, to get clicks. The game, they're all telling you it's gonna be trash. They know for a fact it's gonna be trash. Look at the leaks. And then it comes out and it's got a 96 out of 100 Metascore, a higher score than we saw from the original Last of Us. My god. This is from 84 critics. Look at the critic reviews real quick. The Washington Post, 100 out of 100. The Last of Us 2 is an astonishing achievement, a searing demonstration of how a video game can marry heart-stopping gameplay, gorgeous environmental storytelling, and anxiety-inducing moral complexity. If you just click on it real quick. One of the best video games ever made. Oh my god. Oh god, I just tinkled in my pants a little bit. Oh man. Let's just look at the next one and just see what they have to say. My eyes are watering. The Last of Us Part 2 review. You've never played anything like this. What a terrible game, huh? Oh man, you should have really listened to those people on Twitter. This game is trash, let me tell you. God. Oh, I love it. It just makes me smile so much. It just, oh my god. Digital trends. What do they have to say? Oh, The Last of Us Part 2 review. A dark masterpiece. Oh. Now, okay, so there are 84 critic reviews so far. 81 of them are positive, overwhelmingly so, and there are only 3 mixed reviews. Zero negative reviews. Let's take a look at just what the negative reviews have to say real quick. Hold on, I gotta scroll through all these 95s and 100s here. So, IGN Japan. The Last of Us Part 2 tries too hard to differentiate itself from its predecessor. While astonishing cityscapes and more varied combat options are great evolutions, Part 2 lacks the poetic serenity that made the original road movie-like epic such a masterpiece. So, they're saying that it's lacking some of those thematic elements or maybe emotional high notes that the first one had, which could be, you know, that this game is rumored to be extremely, extremely violent. It's all about the circle of violence and how it affects people emotionally. So maybe the violence and those thematic elements are simply too much for people to handle. Maybe it's just simply too depressing. And that is one of the refrains I'm seeing from I shouldn't say all, just the very few mixed reviews I'm seeing, 3 here out of 84. The common refrain is that we're better than this. This is too violent. This shouldn't be made into a video game. Naughty Dog assumes that we're all just at our worst and deep down at our core when the poop hits the fan, that we're all just terrible people. You know what? I hate to break it to you, these mixed reviewers, but the world is not all sunshine and rainbows. If it means you have to fight your neighbor to get those last scraps of food to feed your children, you're probably going to do it in a post-apocalyptic setting. And that's kind of what this game is all about. It's all about survival. It's all about revenge. It's all about looking after your own. And those themes might be just too much for some people to handle, but far and away, 90s, 80s, hundreds, multiple, look at these hundreds look at them all. IGN, 10 out of 10, or 100 out of 100. Guardian, Game Rant. It's just non-stop. So I just had to post something real quick and just kind of gloat, if you will. If you still don't want to play this game, if you still are hating on the game, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I'm not going to personally attack anybody. But just the moral of the story here, kids and ladies and gentlemen, is just don't hate on a product before it's even been released based on some leaked information that is completely out of context, that has leaked only minute parts of the game. Just, you're better off at least getting your hands on the product and judging it for yourself, or letting some close friends and relatives that you trust and know get their hands on the product and tell you how it is before you jump to these conclusions. So just let that be a lesson. And my God, it's 6 days from now, we will have The Last of Us Part 2 in our hands. I have already pre-ordered it digitally, and I will be downloading it 12 a.m. on Friday morning, June 19th. I cannot wait. So with all that out of the way, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you later. Peace.